Hello everybody and welcome back to the labs. I am Toasty and thank you for joining me here on another episode of ResonantRise. Oh yeah! I feel like I can't just hop up with this. I always have to do the triple jump. That's alright. So we're here on our new Thaumcraft platform, our magic fish as we were calling it. And we've given the magic fish a bit of a growth. So this is what my plan was for the outside here. I did a little stream last night and built this and did a few things, including showed how I updated the pack. Or how I update the pack. Joe and I were chatting in TeamSpeak and trying to get some stuff figured out, and so we did do an update, which meant that the crafting of the Thaumcraft auto crafting AE thingy works. So why don't we head down here and just take a look at what we got going on. Alright, so over here you'll see I made this, the Arcane Assembler. Now, let's pretend this isn't in here for right now. This is what the Arcane Assembler looks like. It's pretty daunting. By default, when you put it down, it does have all the stored essence. So Terra, Perdito, Ordo, Ignis, Aqua, Air. 150 of each, which it takes from, if we look at the Arcane Assembler's recipe, from your wand. It has to be a fully charged Thaumium Boss Silverwood wand. And the reason we couldn't craft it before is because see how it's number 4191, quote unquote. The problem was that the person who made this this sort of bridge between the two mods, they had a specific tag on the metadata, which meant it could only be the creatively spawned Thaumium Boss Silverwood Receptor. Well, now it can be any, and that's what the update fixed for us, so we can actually craft this properly. So it uses the wand and it uses its V in the crafting process. So then what you have to do is you have to go make a knowledge inscriber and a knowledge core. Knowledge core is pretty easy, just some vibrant quartz glass, which is quartz glass with glowstone, which honestly doesn't get used for too much in general. Brain, you know, some lapis, a processor, a bit of V here and there, and the inscriber. I am curious about something. Let me just check a control form before I go down this. Whee! Okay. So the knowledge inscriber is also fairly easy. What you do is refresh. All right. So then you take your knowledge core, and I thought I was going to have to autocraft a lot of these. I thought these were going to be like patterns from AE, and they are kind of, and they are kind of not. So you put in the knowledge core up in here, and you give it a recipe. So I've given it Primal Charm, and I've given it a knowledge core, and so you give it a recipe from the Arcane Crafting Bench. So another example of this would be like, we're going to make us a few wands here in a minute. So let's get some void metal nuggets. And we're going to show it this. Right? So it creates the inner void metal cap. Boom. And you hit save, and it saves it to the disk. It's pretty easy. Do we have any real void metal, or is it just the seeds? It does appear to just be the seeds right now. I'm trying to remember what I need to put in there to make void metal, but we'll find out in a minute. So then what you do, and I like that the armor is here, like this is crazy. I think what you can actually do, wow, I just realized what this does. So let's go ahead and there it is. Grab all of this. Yeah, that's what I thought it did. All right, so this will actually give it a larger V discount. It's very effective to craft with this thing because I feel like it has a natural V discount from the wand plus this. So that's insanely cool. I don't know if it'll take durability, but that's awesome. So anyways, once you've got your patterns, you take your knowledge core out, you throw it in here, and when you look in the terminal, for example, we're going to need a few void metal caps. Make me 2 of these. And you'll see it make it. And that's what this bar over here is it's a processing bar. Now, I am having a few issues with my relay system. And so that's kind of what I wanted to work on a little bit. This relay system worked really well, like once. The relays, they don't seem to be that reliable over any sort of distance. Like, it just doesn't seem to remember that it's there. So we're going to have to find a new system for moving the relay around, and I have a thought for that, and I don't honestly know if it'll work. But what is supposed to happen is it's going to link its way all the way up and around, and it's done it. Comes all the way up here, comes over, comes down, and temporarily we have put a V relay underneath here and linked it to a couple of places. Well, obviously that's not working. I did not mean to break that in that fashion. That's strange. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm adding a few recipes to our inscriber to make this become a bit of a reality for us. I mean, to our patterns here. Basically, what I need is to be able to craft up some cable, because I ran out of smart cable and I hadn't added that recipe yet. So I'll give that a good number. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, so let me show you what I did. I actually recorded this and then realized my mic was muted. So if we come underneath here, what I've done is I've added some cable down here with some cable facades. So if you look here, we've actually got arcane stone block, right? You can't actually tell, but you look, if I grab my wrench, there it is, cable facade, arcane stone block, and cable facade, arcane stone block. So that's where those are going to come up there. And we'll add a couple of relays in. We just got to be able to link this here. Now, I think I'm going to have to do this. And quite frankly, the way that I have done this is not great. Oh my goodness, misclicks. Wow, look at that. That was a whole bunch of bad. So I really shouldn't be going through the infusion provider. It's not a great idea for me to do that. I don't honestly know what I thought about, what I was thinking when I did it. I might actually move the infusion provider into the floor here just to simplify this process some, because it kind of limits the channels from that dense cable there. I think. I mean, it should. That's how most of them react, but I'll probably play with that in a little bit. Looks like we're getting a bit of lag, actually. There we go. All right, so those are all connected. Now, I'm going to balance this out, but what you do is you take a V relay, and you may have seen this before, and you throw it here, right? And then we're going to put our little, yeah, I like that. Okay. And then we're going to take a memory card. Just clear this out real quick. There we go. Shift right click on the V relay, which we'll make another one of in a minute to balance that side. And you come down here and you right click on this machine. And you'll see in my Wayla in the top left there, the amount of V going up. So it's actually feeding the V into this, which is fantastic. And then if we come over here, we'll do the same thing to this to make sure that this stays topped up as well. And I think that'll actually work. It should make it through the P2P networks, no problem. So what do we need now? Well, now I need a V relay and a couple of terminals. I think I'd like to get some smart cable here that is this kind of green color. And we'll see why in a moment. And then we'll say, what do I need to make the arcane? Oh yeah, I forgot I unlinked these. Arcane Terminal. So I need an arcane work table. I need a ME terminal and a calculation processor. Well, the terminal should be relatively easy because I can just search for the cores and have it auto-craft them. Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Apparently, you can't see the craftable stuff in here. That's really strange. Anyways, terminal. I have a table. So I'll take one of these out. All right, make you an arcane table, pick you up. Man, I'm getting a bit of lag today. All right, and the arcane crafting terminal needs a processor. Was it diamond or was it? No, it wasn't. It's quartz. Calculation. I don't know why I put all this stuff in here. And a terminal. Boom, boom. And then what I also want to make is a crafting terminal, which again is not linked. Let's just see what we got from this. Not much. Oh, perfect. That is a piece. Oh, stop misclicking, crazy. Piece of cake. All right, so now let's hop over here. We're going to change this cable to a green cable because I'd really like it if this was the same color. Ah, it's not really the same color green at all, is it? Not at all. Is there another green? No, we'll look up smart cable. See, I think this is the darker one though. That's the problem. Yeah, it really is. So, all right, that ain't bad actually. I'll probably leave it. It's pretty close. And I know some people that'll kind of make rage, but I'm okay with it. All right, so I like how that turned out. Now I need to make a V relay. How much V is in this one? Okay, it's full. V relay, which is a balance shard and a P2P tunnel. Well, I happen to have a P2P tunnel, and I'm pretty sure there is a balance shard in here. Nice. So we're gonna put one of these down here. And then grab our last view relay like that, and boom, boom, boom. All right, that's how I think I want to do this. Now, what I don't know, I have to try something here. I don't know how effectively these move V around. If they just go to machines, or if they, if they go to other things as well. So why don't we make this one the machine for that. Wait, what? Blank? That's not what I meant to do. There we go. So it just doesn't see past that for some reason. There we go. So now that should keep itself stocked full of V, and I will be able to remove all of these extra relays that don't seem to want to function the way I would like them to. Oh no! All right, so I'll finish removing those off camera though. All right. So that is going to be that part there, and that's taken care of. I wanted to do that. I was thinking about putting them in here, and I would love to, but it would require me to move the door. And quite frankly, I probably should. The amount of things I wanted to pipe ME cable up here, but because this is the mounting block for the garage door, you can't. I don't think, unless I could play with it, but I really wanted terminals in behind here as well. Before I had thought about putting them on the floor, but this is okay. It works. However, I really like putting those V things here. That was a good, I like how that turned out. I think that was a good idea. overall, this is starting to look really cool. So let's just take a look at our Thauminomicon here and double check something. Thaumic Energistics. I feel like I am missing at least one thing. Wouldn't mind auto-crafting more to glass. That would be a fun thing to make. I have an idea for that. Oh, that's what I was going to do next. Okay, so we need to make an Essentia terminal. I wonder if I have a V filter. I do. All right. So we need a diffusion core, a coalescence core, a logic processor, and a V filter. The V filter is there. Let's get the logic processor. I know I have that. Let's also go ahead and get the terminal right quick, or the illuminated glass or panel or whatever it's called. I don't have one right now. I should auto-craft these terminals and things. I just never think to. Okay, and then the coalescence core and the diffusion core, we're actually going to start using... Oh, that is not what I meant to do at all. I think I'd like to do them over here. So, what is required for the coalescence core? A quicksilver, an entropy, and an annihilation core. Well, these are already craftable, right? So I'm probably going to need one of these and one of these. Quicksilver. And what else for the shards? Entropy for one and the other one for the other. All right, entropy and ordo. I'm starting to get low on shards, so we're going to fix that as well. So, let's do this. I think it's quicksilver, the shard, and the core. Oh yeah, let me, I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this again. So, why isn't, I'm guessing I used the wrong shard. There we go. So there's that one, and then we'll do this, and we'll do this. I want somebody to make this pattern encoding system, make it really expensive. I don't care. Make it an infusion craft in Thaumcraft. Make it something that's ridiculously hard to craft. Maybe Thaumic Energistics can add this, because that would be really cool. Because it's a good balancing effect, I think, on the actual crafting of it. But make a super power, like, make a storage disk that requires, you know, a 64K cluster or something to save multiple patterns into. That would be awesome, in my opinion. All right, so now we'll grab those two cores. Grab this one, and wait, which? Shoot, I have the coalescence core, so we'll grab the diffusion core. Whoa. Wrong terminal. Coalescence and diffusion. Perfect. Now, before I do all this, why don't we auto-craft this, just in case we ever need it again. Just in case. Come on, there we go. All right. So we'll say boom, 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 ba-da-da-doom. All right. Because I may need those in the future. Who knows? I'll just throw all this in here. I don't need this. And look for my terminal. Perfect. Okay. Now, there's a couple reasons I wanted to make that. I think I'm just going to go with one of them right now as to the right reason why I want to. It could go there, to be honest. Let's try something. Let's pull this green one back out. I just want to see what it looks like. Dyed. I don't think I've ever seen this dyed before. Is there a way to make it face the way I want to? Why does it always face the same direction? I hate that. Okay, so there's that then. So there's a good access to the terminal. Let's actually make one more of those though, because I can. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Then we'll also do this. We need a, we're gonna make a wireless one of these. We need a dense storage cell, which means we need these guys, which need quartz glass, I believe, in the middle, right? Okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never understood why these need a dense storage cell, but that's all right. And we need the wireless thingy. There we go. There's the pearl. Perfect. All right. I didn't expect to have all that right now. All right. So there's that. Now I think we have one or two more things that we're going to need over here. The first is to... Oh, I think I might need to link this. Head on over to our security terminal. Just give it a link. Why you no charge with my wireless charging pal? Really? I didn't update NRIO or anything like that. That is very strange. Now I'm going to have to think about where I have power. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know where I have power. Oh, maybe it gets filled with Essentia. Very interesting. What... All right, let's do a little bit of reading, shall we? The essential level emitter will continuously monitor wire. Yeah, Arcane Workbench. Not what I'm worried about right now. Huh, I don't think this one seems to be working properly. That's unfortunate. I don't have this. Oh, it requires AE power. How do I get that? Do I need a vibration chamber or an energy acceptor? I don't think they don't have GUIs. Yeah. Okay. Stored energy cells don't have a GUI. Maybe the vibration chamber does? I think that's what it's called. Oh, of course you need an energy acceptor. Stupid. All right, let's just take a look at this really quick. That can't be it. Well, I am going to have to look this up, I think. There doesn't seem to be a way to charge it. I feel like there's probably just something that I am missing, but I'll have to do a bit of research on that. I wouldn't mind to be able to automatically fill, you know, jars full of Essentia if I ever need them. I do want to give a quick apology. In the last 4 or 5 episodes, there's been some really varying volumes. I hope this one's okay. I've been having some issues with my computer just randomly resetting my mic settings, and I don't realize it right away. So I do apologize for that. I hope you were able to hear. I know it, like, there was a couple times where it was obscenely quiet, but I put them up anyways just in case anybody did have headphones or something in which they could really hear it. And I'm going to try and figure out what's been causing my mic problems. But I hope this one was okay. Until next time, though, guys, I've been Toasty. Come back and we'll continue to do a bit of work, I think, on this Thaumcraft area. Maybe a bit off camera, maybe a bit not. And we will move forward with my plans for the dome. So, if you did enjoy the episode, leave me a like or comment. It really does help the channel grow. And I will catch you guys next time. Deuces!